Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Daisy Case Primitives. My name is Christy and this is my channel where I talk about my cross stitch progress and other crafts that I enjoy. Today is December 25th, 2021, Christmas Day. We've had Christmas breakfast with our youngest daughter and son-in-law and spent some time with them, opened some gifts, and got to see the grand puppy for a little while. And I'll put a picture in here of Kia. She's quite the little dog. I love her so much. She's my little buddy. And so now we're kind of in the lull of the day. Husband and I are just kind of taking it easy, and I have a lot of things to show you. It's been quite a while since I was here last to do a video. And I'll probably be taking things down and putting them away soon, so I wanted to go ahead and get this video done. Tomorrow we'll have our big family gathering with our other daughter and her family, and we're looking forward to that too. So, goodness. Thank you to everyone that watched my last video that I showed. You'll see a lot of these finishes today. Will kind of be a repeat, but I'll talk about them a little bit more in detail. But my last video where I showed my Christmas finishes and my decorating. And thank you to everyone that's watched that and commented and left me so many good and positive remarks. And I just want to thank you all very much. It was I enjoyed putting that together. It was kind of haphazard. Wasn't really in much of the festive Christmas decorating mode this year, but I managed to pull it together, and I hope that you enjoyed that and got some inspiration. Also, you can tell that I'm in the dining room, but the dining room looks different now. We've done some moving around. Hubby humored me as part of my Christmas present. He helped me move some furniture, so I've got things changed around, and I can see that I'm kind of jiggling you on the table, and I don't know how to secure you better so that doesn't happen. So I'll try to be careful. But anyway, also thanks to everyone that commented on the, let's see, I guess it would have been FlossTube number 24, where I'd asked questions about the frame that I shared that I was looking for, and got lots of comments on that as to what that frame was and where I could even find some. So thank you for that. And I also got several recommendations for nativity patterns, and I chose this one. I found this Homespun Elegance, the Nativity, and I think I can use these individually. They have them here that were stitched on perforated paper, but I think I'm going to try to make them as stand-ups or maybe flat folds that I can maybe next year, use them as my nativity set. So this is the one that I chose from all the other recommendations that everyone gave, and thank you so much to everyone that commented and gave me good ideas. So that's what I chose for that. All right, gosh, lots of things to share with you. So let's do, the first thing here on top is a finish, and this is Country Rustic Primitives Christmas. Jenny Hoffman on Etsy as a PDF. I stitched this on 32 count white Zweigart and then coffee dyed after stitching, and I will probably make this into a pillow. I need a larger pillow for maybe sitting on my sofa or on my bed. So I may add some pretty Christmas fabric around the edges and make it into a larger pillow, but that was an FO. All right, now I have several FFOs. And these little cuties are called Reindeer Pillow Tucks. These were on my Christmas decorating video. These are also from Country Rustic Primitives, Jenny Hoffman on Etsy. And I stitched them up on the white Zweigart with the called for DMCs, and then I coffee dyed them afterwards. I backed them all with the green check homespun. This one I left plain finish. This one I just added the rusty bell and a rusty look pin. And then this one I just added the little rusty jingle bells. And I have these placed in a little drawer with some other reindeer finishes. The next thing I want to show you, this is called, let's see, what is this called? I don't have this. Yes, Comet's Feather Tree. This is a Tina Woltman design. I don't guess she's going to be selling her patterns at present, and I don't know anytime soon. And I'm sorry I'm sharing something that you can't get. You might be able to find this on Stash Unload or somewhere like that. But I've always loved this one. I managed to get a few of her patterns before she stops selling. This was stitched on white Zweigart with the Call for Flosses DMC. Although I did change, I made my Comet more into a Rudolph because I gave him a white or a red nose. And I think I changed the color of the pot, but I think this is really cute. I love feather trees. I love that little tree. I think it's really cute. I love how he turned out, and he fit nicely in this primitive frame. Just a thrift store frame that worked out just fine. So I was happy to get that finished. The next one is called Sleigh. And this is another Jenny Hoffman Country Rustic on Etsy design. Just a real simple, plain finish. 32 white Zweigart that I coffee dyed after stitching using DMC. That one was on the decorating video also. So was this one. This one is Noel by Country Rustic. I stitched it, I think it called for different colored floss. I wanted mine to be in red, so I used DMC 3777 on the white 32 count white Zweigart, and then I coffee stained afterwards. And I think it's just so sweet. Plain and simple, yet really primitive. All right, then I had some marching orders from my last video, and one of them was for getting my Prairie Schooler Christmas tree farm finished. And all I had to do was finish up some of the stars or the snowflakes, whatever those may be, in the sky. And I did that. And then this was stitched on a white even weave. I don't remember. I must have gotten that at Hobby Lobby. And so I stitched it with the called for DMC. And I think I did, there may have been a border that was that was charted. I left it off. And then I coffee dyed it after I got all the stitching finished. And then I popped it into this frame. And I really, really do love how this turned out. And I think I'm going to be doing some more Prairie Schooler in the future. So that was the marching order complete. It was kind of nice to have some of you prodding me along to get some things done. It paid off well. This was another one that was marching orders. This is Not Forgotten Farm, Home Place at Christmas. I just had a little bit over here to finish. I think I had another berry basket, I don't remember now, but I managed to get that finished, and I ordered this frame from Art and Frames. I really am very pleased with the frames that I've been getting from them. They're economical. Shipping is a little bit pricey, not bad, but they package very, very well, and I've been really pleased with the products that I've gotten. But that's how that turned out. I did change the house to DMC 355, and I did change, I wanted all my windows to show up, so I changed the color in the window panes to match all dark windows. So I'm so happy with this, and this has been sitting right back there on my buffet, and I get to see it all the time as I come in and out of this room, and I'm just so happy with it. This one is one that I think I'm going to put up and leave out all year round. So this was another marching order complete, and thank you for setting me on the path to getting a few things done. It was productive, and I appreciate it. All right, let's see. A couple things that I started, I don't remember. I don't think I had started this one, but this is Mary Bell Sampler by Homespun Prints by Lori. When I saw this, I knew I had to stitch it. I think it's just beautiful. And this is not the frame that this is going to be housed in all the time, and I just popped it in here so that I could display this and use it this season. So it's not really the right size. I ordered a smaller one, but I was able to put this in it and display it for the season, and I'm really, really pleased. Trying to get the glare off. Really pleased with how this turned out. This, I do not recall what I stitched this on now. Let me see here. I don't remember. Don't remember. I did use, I used, for the house and all the reds, I used Gast Country Redwood floss, which I really, really love. I really love the variegation that you get with that floss. And I used, I think it's Classic Colorworks Seaweed as the green, but everything else I pretty much kept the same, true to the colors that Lori charted. This is another one that I will probably put up with my other Red House sampler and leave out all year. I don't think it does not scream total Christmas to me, but it is very versatile and I really love it. So that was I believe that was a start and a finish. I don't think I had started that one yet. I talked about on Thanksgiving Day starting Blackbird Designs Christmas Rose, and I did get that started, and I completed this. My version, I stitched this on 36 count Fox and Rabbits up in the attic, and I used all the charted called for flosses. The only thing that I did do differently was the Mary is supposed to be done in red, and I was watching the football game, and I wasn't paying attention well enough because it was a good game, and I stitched it in the brown. Also, I think there's supposed to have been different style stitches. Four-sided stitch might have been the year, and I just did it in regular cross stitch, but I'm really, really pleased with this. This is another frame that I purchased from Art and Frames, and it's kind of it's not a true black, but it's like a dark cherry stain, and some places you can kind of see there's, sorry for the glare off of that, there's some distressing in the wood, but I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I think it's so pretty. Such a beautiful design by Blackbird Designs, and so happy to have another finish for this year and all the years ahead. So I was pleased to get this finished. All right, so let's check the notes. Make sure I got everything so far. All right, now let's go on to whips. After I got Christmas Rose finished, I decided I'm still not really finished with Christmas stitching yet. So I've always wanted to do this one. Got my tag in there. This is Not Forgotten Farms Nick. And it says Old Saint Nick. I love Lori's patterns, Lori Brecklin. I'm stitching this on 36 count wheat by Fox and Rabbit. I am using, and I've been stitching on it, so it's not straight, wrinkly, but I am using the called for DMCs. Let's see if I can put that on something to make it a little bit better. Not really. I am changing a few things. I'm stitching the wording. I started stitching the wording as charted, and I'm thinking that I like it better. This is DMC 3021. So I like that darker wording stitched that way. This, I'm using one of the greens that she called for in the chart rather than the kind of this orangey color for the year placket. I'm playing around with this border up above here. I'm going to use some of the colors that are called for in the chart and change the coloring of these individual little banner border things. I don't care for that bright orange there. It looks kind of peachy pinky. I think that will be changed, but I'm really enjoying this. Really love how primitive it is, and I really do love this linen wheat. I really like Fox and Rabbit's linen fabrics. So that was a whip. And next thing, oh shoot, I didn't bring I started a Prairie Schooler Santa yesterday. And I just got a little start on it. I think I'm stitching the 1986 one. And then today, for Christmas Day start, I chose to start the Noel sampler. I just recently purchased this. I've always loved it, and I've seen so many of you that have this one finished, and I just love how it looks. It's so primitive, and I just love the design. So I chose to stitch this on Seraphim Fabrics 36 count biscuit, and it calls for DMC flosses, which I'm using, and I just earlier this afternoon got just a beginning start on it. Now I'm hoping I'm going to be able to fit this on here, and I know I'm very close to the edge of the border. I will frame this myself, so I'll make that work. We'll work that out, but I kind of wanted to start at the top and get it all the way across the border to at the top to make sure that it's going to fit on this piece of linen. If not, I'm going to have to find something else, but I really love how this is modeled. So that was my Christmas Day start. Okie doke. Let me see. Plans. I'm just not ready to quit with the Christmas stitching. I'm still in that mode, so I have so many that I want to make. And as long as I'm feeling like it, I'm going to keep rolling with it. This is a new one that Lori Rippey just released called Come Hear the Bells. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful sentiment and just my style of primitive sampler. I don't know if I'm going to start this one. It's tempting, but since I started the Noel sampler, probably won't start this one, but it's tempting. And then when we were at Stitch Group, I did see this one stitched up and framed, and it was just beautiful. This is Not Forgotten Farm, a Christmas sampler. And, you know, of course, this is made into a pillow here on the model, but when I saw it framed, I thought, oh, that's just beautiful. I've got to, and it changed the whole look, the entire look and feel of the design being framed. So I immediately ran this down and got that. This wouldn't take long to stitch. So that's a possibility. I also got some more country redwood floss that I want to use for that sampler. And I just love this. The variegation in this floss is just beautiful. I think this is now my new favorite red. And, oh goodness. Okay, I pulled out, this is a piece of Fox and Rabbit's Duxbury. Yes, Duxbury. And it's really kind of a, kind of a graham crackery look. It's not really showing up here very well on my camera here, but I really love the modeling in it, and so I thought this would look really pretty with that, and it would look really antique and old for such a small little sampler. So that is another start that I want to do before I move on and get in the mood to do who knows what next. So for my 2020 plans, I have a few samplers that I want to get back to. Be Kind to One Another is one that's really close to being finished, so I will be pulling that out and working on that and getting that one finished up and hopefully framed somehow or other. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I think I'll be working on my Blackbird Designs Little Birds for the first of the month Blackbird stitching weekends. And I want to work on And Got some more, and I've pulled out a couple others that I want to put some attention into and get some more accomplished. I think I will keep working on the Christmas smalls as I kind of feel like I want to, and get some more of those done for myself for the next year. And who knows what else we're gonna do, who knows. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to pop on and get caught up with you, to share with what I've done so far. Hope that you've had a really wonderful day, and hope that you've been able to get in some more stitching, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's New Year plans, and not real sure what I may do for a New Year's start. Haven't really chosen that one yet, but I have lots of possibilities. So anyway, we just wanted to say thanks to everyone that's been so gracious and so kind to me this year, with always watching and commenting and sharing what you're doing with me and passing along information and charts, and just being so good and so sweet. Thanks to everyone for that and for all your support. And I will stop right here and see you next time.